Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Today we gonna see 10 superhero anime that are perfect for to be Hero X fans. The rise of superhero movies, TV shows, and comic books meant that there would always be anime that would take inspiration from them. Plenty of recent anime can feel similar to big budget MCU movies in how they present their larger than life stakes, but these titles also carry their own distinct flair and tone that sets them apart. It's just as likely that a modern anime like To Be Hero X, even though it is Chinese in origin, will be focused on taking cues from Japanese tokusatsu shows just as much as they do from Marvel and DC properties. Live-action series such as Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and Ultraman also have plenty of anime that pay homage to them. These tokusatsu elements often blend in well with typical anime tropes. Supernatural transformations or special abilities can be explained as being a part of someone's powers, allowing the audience to focus more on the characters. These series do an excellent job at balancing this dazzling action with great character writing. Number 10, My Hero Academia is the textbook superhero anime. My Hero Academia is the first superhero anime that jumps into most fans' minds, and for good reason. The shonen action series is filled with people using supernatural powers called quirks to do good or evil. Much like the mutants from X-Men or the metahumans in DC, these quirks can manifest in a variety of different ways. The hot-headed Katsuki Bakugo can ignite his sweat to create explosions, Achiko Uraraka can control gravity, and the Hero Hawks can sprout giant wings that allow him to fly. My Hero Academia has impressive action scenes that show each character's strengths. Early in the series, Izuku Midoriya's quirk grants him super strength at the cost of doing damage to his body. Many of Izuku's early battles have him focusing on conserving his strength until the right moment. This makes each battle just as much about outsmarting opponents as it is about overpowering them. Number 9. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world is an amazing Super Sentai homage. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world is a great mix of tokusatsu and isekai themes. After being transported to a fantasy world, the leader of the heroic Kizuna 5, Togo Asagaki, goes on fantastical adventures as he tries to find a way back home. A new group of friends accompanies Togo with their magical abilities. Ydra Avam and Teltina Liz Wagral Alvarost are powerful mages. While Logi Mist's exceptional swordsmanship can cut down any threat that stands in the party's way, the blend of fantasy and sci-fi superhero elements makes the anime a treat to watch. Seeing Togo summon his team's giant mecha in battles against other mages is hilarious. Togo's other gadgets, like his cooperation caliber, take even the most dangerous enemies off guard with how alien it seems. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world is a great love letter to isekai shows and tokusatsu series, all wrapped up into one. Number 8, Samurai Flamenco's story is an insane thrill ride. Samurai Flamenco is a series that wears its inspiration on its sleeves. Masayoshi Hazama's heroic alter ego of Samurai Flamenco sports the signature red scarf and belt that's normally associated with Kamen Rider. But unlike the tokusatsu icon, Masayoshi doesn't have any powers to speak of. This makes Masayoshi's battles against the supernatural even more intense, desperately finding a way to defeat a slew of villains on the rise. Monsters that are a part of the torture organization or other nefarious organizations quickly give Masayoshi more than he bargained for. King Torture, for instance, is a hypnosis master and desires to unite humanity into a single hive mind. Beyond Flamenco is an alternate version of Masayoshi who abandons his heroic values in favor of terrorizing the world with his monster army. Samurai Flamenco is a fun, flashy series that always keeps its viewers on their toes. Number 7, Cyborg 009, Call for Justice brings back a classic superhero anime. Cyborg 009, Call for Justice serves to modernize a Japanese anime series that's been a staple of the genre for decades. Released in 2016, the story follows a mysterious group called the Blessed that has been manipulating humanity since ancient times. Joe Shimamura and the rest of the 00 cyborgs are called into action to learn more about the new threat. Even if they were abducted to be weapons at first, the 00 cyborgs are forced out of their short retirement to battle against the Blessed. The anime is a continuation of other Cyborg 009 shows that came before it. Much like in the main continuity, Joe and the other cyborgs escaped captivity and defended humanity in secret until the UN established their task force for dealing with otherworldly threats. The CGI action scenes are also very good, with the cyborgs having to wade through cyclones and giant hand constructs in their battles with the immortal Blessed. The consistently enjoyable action and serious tone makes Cyborg 009 a great watch for anyone looking for something with a gripping story behind it. Number 6, Tiger and Bunny explores the ups and downs of being a hero. Tiger and Bunny was one of the most popular superhero anime in Japan when its first episode was released in 2011. The story focuses on the seasoned hero Wild Tiger, taking the rookie Buranaby Bunny Books Jr. under his wing. Baranabe's attitude and obsession with fame clash with Wild Tiger's compassionate side, but only by working together can they help each other with their own problems. As each episode sees the duo battle villain after villain, they each begin to gain respect for each other. Tiger and Bunny's dynamic is the highlight of the whole show. Bunny's book smarts mesh well with Tiger's emotional intelligence and years of experience. While the pair may not be on the friendliest of terms at first, they eventually become an effective team. Seeing the duo grow and bounce off each other is a large part of what makes Tiger and Bunny so special. Number 5. Bio-Boosted Armor Guyver is a darker take on superhero anime. Bio-Boosted Armor Guyver is a superhero anime meant to be much darker and serious than its contemporaries. The anime's main focus is on Sho Fukamachi, a high school student who bonds with an alien suit of armor called the Guyver Unit. Sho is quickly forced to fight against powerful zoonoids in intense action scenes. As Sho is forced to fight time and again, he wonders how long he can go on before he can be free of Guyver Unit 01. The anime often reminds the audience that the Guyver isn't just armor, but a parasitic being that changes the body of its host. The symbiotic organisms can replace and remove organs they find unnecessary. These aspects work in conjunction with Sho's brutal and gory fights with the zoonoids to create an unsettling atmosphere. Bio-Boosted Armor Guyver isn't for the faint of heart, but it still delivers intense action and drama. Number 4. Zetman delivers a story rife with action and drama. Zetman is another series known for having a darker tone compared to other anime about superheroes. The anime's narrative is all about Jin Kanzaki, a young man who grew up in poverty and was experimented on from an early age. Jin uses his alter ego as Zetman to destroy the artificial monsters called players that have been terrorizing innocent people. Zetman's battles against the players lead to Jin making hard decisions about saving his loved ones or saving innocent civilians. Zetman's story sees the dark hero do anything in his power to defeat the players. Jin will often see civilians die senselessly or be forced to watch them die if it means saving his sister. The action is also very graphic, with Jin or the players that fight him getting stabbed or brutally killed. Zetman is an anime filled with tragedy, but Jin's compassion helps keep viewers' hopes alive. Number 3. Science Ninja Team Gatchaman follows a youthful team of superpowered heroes. Science Team Ninja Gatchaman is a classic superhero anime, laying the groundwork for many future series to come. 5 superhuman ninjas are gathered together to form the bird-themed Gatchaman team to fight against Gladiator, an organization trying to seize control of Earth's natural resources. Much like the early seasons of Super Sentai, Gatchaman is a very episodic show that heavily leans into themes of environmentalism. The anime shines when it focuses on each core member of the Gatchaman team. The series does a great job of showing how each team member makes a small part of a greater whole. Joe Asakura's headstrong personality may make him impulsive, but he's always ready to back up the other members of his team in a brawl. Jun is very easygoing on the surface, but always takes time to make sure that the other Gatchaman aren't overextending themselves. Ken Washio is also a great team leader, but his inability to deal with his emotions can lead him to rely on the other members to make snap decisions. Number 2, Heroman features high school drama and superpowered mecha fights rolled into one. Released in 2010, Heroman follows the adventures of Joey, an orphan who uses the giant robot Heroman to fend off an alien invasion. Joey has his hands full of fending off the insect-like Scrug aliens and getting to further bond with his giant companion. While Heroman doesn't speak, his special connection to Joey is conveyed without any need for it. Joey and Heroman's emotions both affect their psyche, and it's through working through these feelings that their bond is deepened. Heroman is at its best when it focuses on Joey and Heroman's bond. The two may seem like an unlikely duo at first, but their battles against the Scrug only heighten their connection to each other. In many ways, their connection is a throwback to similar Western cartoons like The Iron Giant. Heroman is a fascinating show that blends creator Stan Lee's experience with superhero storytelling with stylized aesthetics. Number 1, One Punch Man set the world on fire when it was first released. To this day, no superhero anime hits the same highs that One Punch Man does. Released in 2015, the anime follows a superhero named Saitama who struggles to gain recognition in a world filled with absurdly strong heroes. Even though Saitama can defeat his enemies in a single punch, he still tries to figure out if there's a point to being a hero if no one can match his strength. But oftentimes, the anime is at its best when it focuses on its rich supporting cast. Saitama may be the main focus, but there are plenty of other heroes who get significant development. The supernatural cyborg Genos becomes calmer and level-headed as he interacts more with Saitama, realizing that there's more to life than just pursuing justice. Similarly, the heroic Newman Rider gives it his all to protect civilians from dangerous monsters, even if he isn't nearly as strong as Saitama or Genos. One Punch Man's hard-hitting action and compelling characters still make it a treat to watch years after its debut. That's all for today guys, let's meet in another video.